You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is MERUS, the god of destruction. Make sure you subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and push the like button for me, or else I'll Hakai you from existence.
Oh, and do make sure to watch the entire video all the way through. And to follow UnrealEntGaming on both Instagram and Twitter.
Whiz, enough. On to the video.
So with Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter number 68 looming over the horizon, scheduled to be released in just about 2 days, we have early impressions and modest spoilers from Ryukuda over on Twitter, which go on to suggest something very interesting considering the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter number 68 trailer and all of the early spoilers that we had gotten in regards to the new warriors that are going to be revealed and Granolah's universal altering power. As I do want to inform you guys right off the gate that I hope you guys take this with a grain of salt, because Ryukuda tends to be either on the point sometimes or either completely off. So of course we are going to have additional spoilers, information, and updates on the channel once of course more information comes on in. So if of course you guys are new to the channel, then I do encourage you guys to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single video posted on the channel, as well as giving this video a big fat thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what this universal altering power is going to be, to see who this great warrior is going to be, because courtesy of Ryukuda over on Twitter, the following modest and early spoiler impressions goes as follows. Now, this might be a little wonky to translate, but bear with me here. So, he goes on to state, the angel is ... I wonder if there was such a setting. I can't win. New power members are too strong. ... Surprisingly, I can't read who will be the true enemy of the new chapter. New abilities are likely to come out. I hope they can make Takayaki even better, as he laughs. The key to the future is ... Sorario days. Now again, I want you guys to pay very close attention to what he had mentioned here. Now, he goes on to reference the angel is ... and then he goes on to, interestingly enough, talk about how the new power members are just too strong, and that surprisingly, he won't be able to read or understand who the true enemy of the chapter is. Now, if we're going to be accepting this at face value and kind of confirming what Ryukuda is saying here, then based on his overall impressions and the modest spoilers provided, it looks as though we are going to be having multiple enemies be introduced, just like we saw go down during the Moro arc with Sagambo, Shimoreka, Yumba, and OG73. But in reference to the term angel, I can only speculate and assume myself that this quote-unquote angel is going to be MERUS, because OG73 probably still has all of MERUS's angelic powers stored within his database, so of course they're trying to either extract this or do something to where they're able to gain that power for themselves. And what's even more interesting is when going back to seeing how Moro was able to use this power momentarily, one must ask the question, are they really going to give birth to a brand new being whose body is able to sustain that power? Because Moro's body wasn't able to sustain it. Yeah, he had Ultra Instinct. Whis had confirmed this when he fought Goku, but Moro's body wasn't adjusted to this. Goku's was, because Goku had trained to get this power. So are they going to create a brand new being who's able to have that power right off the gate, or are they going to pass that down to somebody, Granolah, or maybe one of the other enemies introduced in the trailer? Because it also goes on to specify that he said he can't tell or read who the true enemy of the chapter, or I would assume the arc, is going to be. So there is that 50-50 chance that sure, they're copying the baby arc by having to replicate the idea of a survivor from the Saiyans invasion. Of course, the Suforians were a great example, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Granolah is going to be the antagonist, the main antagonist of the entire arc. There is that chance that we might get another enemy that even far supersedes our current understanding of what the arc is about. So Granolah could, as of right now, be the standalone villain who is able to obtain this power for himself and just completely mow through Vegeta, Goku, and whoever else he comes across, including Frieza. But also Ryukuda mentions that the new abilities are likely to come out. So these abilities I'm only assuming that are going to be a part of OG 7.3. I'm fairly certain that OG 7.3 probably has Moro's abilities, Goku's abilities, Vegeta's abilities, MERUS' abilities, so you're kind of getting another Cell rehash by giving this or creating a brand new being, but at the same time, he also references that the key to the future is something, right? So whatever that may be, I'm only going to assume that the key to the future is going to be Ultra Instinct Goku. Maybe I'm wrong, but these are only, again, modest and early impressions for the upcoming spoilers because Ryukuda always tends to get these before anybody else. He tends to take a look at it, and his English, along with his Japanese, isn't all that great, but he's always the one to provide us with early access as to what could happen in the upcoming chapters that he gets. So before we end up closing this video off, a few updates for you guys in regards to several different things. Number one, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is finally going to be getting another DLC, and that DLC happens to be none other than God of Destruction Toppo. Again, this is, I think, 2 to 3 years a little bit too late, but I think, in my opinion, having God of Destruction Toppo serves a much better purpose than having PyCon, right? So God of Destruction Toppo is coming to Xenoverse 2. Not sure what this means for the game itself, if they're going to be including new quests or if they're going to be adding something else, but I think that this is going to be exciting only because I want to see what they're going to do with his moveset. So if you guys are modding Xenoverse 2, if you guys are still playing Xenoverse 2, then be on the lookout for God of Destruction Toppo coming very, very soon. Not sure if he's going to be a free DLC or not, but I'm only going to assume that he's not. So on top of this, we also have our first look at the upcoming Super Dragon Ball Heroes Big Bang mission, where we get to see two versions of Vegito fight Broly. So we have Limit Breaker Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Super Saiyan Blue Capsule Corp Vegito versus Limit Breaker Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Broly. That's a huge mouthful, but as of course you guys can see, these characters are going all out, and what's even more remarkable is the fact that Broly is able to tank two fusions, right? Two very different fusions all at the same time. So let's not forget that this arc, the Big Bang Mission arc, is coming to an end, and the Space Time War arc is going to begin in March. So what does that mean? Who knows? They're probably going to do a one-off with Broly. They're either going to defeat him or something is going to happen with View, but needless to say, that episode is also going to be dropping roughly around sometime this week, between this week and next week. So if you guys want to find out what happens involving View and Broly and both Vegetos, then keep your eyes and ears peeled out for that one. But by the end of all of this, I want to get your thoughts, and I want to have an intellectual conversation in the comment section below about this quote angel, right? They're talking about an angel. I'm only going to assume that it's MERUS because it's definitely not Whis, and it's sure as hell probably not anybody else. So have they finally figured out a way how to extract or gain MERUS' power? And the new enemies, right? Who are these people? Who are these enemies that bear the letter H on their garments and on their belt buckles? Because apparently enough, they're going to a planet called Heater. So what does this mean? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below about the pros and the cons of this and what this could mean going forward, because with Ryukuda kind of speculating and even kind of wondering to himself that he's not really sure as to who the true enemy is this some kind of a foreshadowing to suggest that Granolah isn't going to be the main enemy, but in fact it's going to be somebody else? Or is it really going to be Granolah, because the power that he's going to get is literally going to alter the balance of the entire universe? So what does that mean? We're gonna have to wait and find out. So again, we are going to have more spoilers for you guys in the next couple of days, so make sure you guys tune back in, more than likely probably tonight. So make sure you guys come back on the channel to find out what they are. Again, thank you all so much. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, slap this video up with a big fat thumbs up if you guys are excited. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you exit the video, if you guys are unaware, follow me on my secondary channels, which are also used to discuss and talk about all kinds of different subjects and topics, including gaming and live streams, beginning with Unreal Network, which is a channel dedicated in discussing all kinds of movies, breakdowns, current events, scary stories, theories, and more. So if you are someone who is into the entertainment world, then that's the channel for you. So head on over and subscribe over on Unreal Network, which up next is Unreal Vlogs, where I bring you guys a little closer into my my life in taking you behind the scenes with vlogging content, parody videos, reactions, motivational videos, uplifting videos, and more. So if you want to get to know me on more of a personal level, then that's the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button to always be in the loop with Unreal Vlogs. And lastly, my gaming channel, Unreal Royale, where on that channel we dive more into the world of gaming, ranging from all different kinds of video games, from Dragon Ball to Resident Evil to Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Gears of War, Minecraft, all kinds of horror games, shooters, RPGs, and more, including live streams. So if you're a gamer and are into the gaming world, then smash that subscribe button over at Unreal Royale and experience the ride with me. I want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so very much for your support, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you in the next video.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, someone? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!